Okay guys, today we're going to be talking to Christian Reed, who is a local writer. Christian, thanks for coming on to Kapow.
Thanks very much for having me.
All right, well, why don't we start just a little bit by, if you can tell us about your background, your background in comics and what you've done in the past.
I've been a writer for about 10 or 12 years now. Started out with Australian comics with a company called Phosphorescent. We did books like The Watch and Witch King. And from there I went and I worked for a little bit for Dark Horse on Star Wars Tales.
Yeah.
Took a bit of a break and went and worked on computer games for a while. And a few months back I came back with my first graphic novel with Gestalt comics for Eldritch Kid, which is doing pretty good. Just got nominated for Rory Ellis Award on that.
Oh, fantastic.
And now releasing my second miniseries, my second series with Gestalt, which is Unmasked.
Unmasked, yeah. So this is going to be starting off with a digital release, and then looking towards getting sort of in paper later on.
Yep. Well, it came out just last week on digitally through the Gestalt Comics website, and then through Graphically, and we'll release that in issue by issue over the next few months. And then when that's all completed, we'll probably collect it or bring it out in a print run.
Okay, so look, for people who are wanting to know or wanting to look into this, because you give us a bit of a snapshot of Unmasked, what we're going to be seeing.
It's what we're calling a supervillain noir, and it's a story focusing mainly on Simon and Nancy, who are a married couple who used to be supervillains. Then, because they got beat up all the time, they got their heads kicked in, they retired. A few years on, they're bored. They're so bored. They got proper jobs, they're straight, they're citizens, they're so bored.
So then they've got to get back into it in some
So then
way.
their old boss comes back into it. Their old supervillain leader for their little team comes back and says, I got to wait for us to make money, I got to wait for us to get back in the game. Yes, get the costumes.
Yeah.
No, we're doing proper jobs. We're going to be criminals, not villains.
Okay.
All right.
So there's a bit of a transition.
So they do it.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty good. Here's the thing, is that they're not sure that they're ready to be out of those costumes. The juice for them maybe isn't just the cash. So this is a story of the tension between who you are, who you want to be.
Okay, fantastic. All right, well, look, I'm sure everybody's going to want to have a look at this. So, so how can we get a hold of it?
You can go through gestaltcomics.com, you can go through Graphically, the online distributor, and hopefully be in stores in a few months.
Fantastic. All right, well, everybody should definitely check that out. And look, Christian, thanks once again for being on the show.
Thanks, mate.